What's good, fam? I'm doing this video. I'm gonna post this on Facebook. No, I'm gonna post this on YouTube and I'm gonna share it on Facebook. So, what's up, YouTube and Facebook fam? Today is December the 29th. December 29th, 2020. I've basically been out. Hurt my foot working out last Friday. My last three toes were hyperextended, so I haven't been able to walk for the past few days. I just started walking without a crutch yesterday, so I just haven't been as active because of that. So anyway, but I wanted to do this video because I want to know if y'all can see the plan. Like these people are straight, like they retarded, bro. These people are retarded, bro. They insulting your intelligence. Like they think you retarded. Okay, so I'm a break down what they doing. So the first thing is this. These people think that you stupid. Okay, they think you stupid for multiple reasons. They think that you are stupid enough to just believe them as far as the vaccine is concerned. Now, there are numerous issues with the vaccine. The first issue is that there are no studies on long-term testing. I'm sorry, not long-term testing, on the long-term effects of the vaccine. There can't be. Why? They just rolled this thing out in less than a year. However, if you do a little bit of research, you'll find out that they've actually been working on the mRNA vaccine for a long time. They've been working on that for about a decade. So my question is, why use it now in COVID when you've been working on it for a decade for a disease that's only been around for about a year? That means to me that you not only knew what was gonna come, but you had a hand in creating this pandemic or whatever. So first things first, this is all planned. Everything is planned. The COVID virus is planned and the vaccine is planned. If you go back and look at some old videos, when COVID first came out, what first really started shutting stuff down here in America, that was in March, you will see, or you will hear people talking about a vaccine back then. When a new disease comes out, they don't start talking about a vaccine immediately. They start talking about treatments. And they did start talking about treatments, what was it called? Hydrochloroquine and things of that nature. But they were talking about the vaccine as well. So the vaccine was always at the forefront. Okay, that's first. Second, they plan y'all when it comes to these surges. Notice how there was a surge after Thanksgiving. They anticipated that. They're saying it's a surge after Christmas. They anticipated that as well. Now there's this new variant coming out of the UK. And so that variant is supposed to be more infectious and it can spread quicker than the old variant of COVID. What they're doing is they're presenting you with more reasons to have stricter lockdowns, and this is how they're going to do it. What they do is they have you have your initial lockdown and then your release, and the entitled lockdown, then release. The entitled lockdown, it's a game that they play. We're going to lock this down, but not all the way. We're going to take some stuff off. Then we're going to lock it down some more, and then not all the way. It's a game that they play, and the game is designed to show you that, well, we have to implement a full lockdown because the partial lockdowns didn't work. And they use the media to set it up. And so these next lockdowns that's coming, they're going to be because of two things: the Christmas surge and the UK variant. Okay, so those lockdowns are going to come, and they're probably going to come maybe late January, early February, because it has to have time to spread. I know a lot of people who have gotten COVID, but I don't know anyone who's died from it personally. Also, think about this. Where the hell did the flu go? No, nobody has caught the flu. I mean, nobody. Nobody's caught the flu. Bruh, nobody has caught the flu. So COVID cured the flu? No. What they're doing, at least what I think they're doing, is that people are having symptoms that are flu-like symptoms, and they're saying that it's COVID, and they're going to the hospital. The hospital, they're putting them on ventilators. Have you ever known for somebody to be put on a ventilator because of the flu? No. No, you haven't. You haven't. And so I think that is what is causing these deaths and some of these other issues that's going on. I mean, the flu has disappeared. I mean, every year before this, the flu is going to be terrible. The flu is going to be horrible. It's going to be a terrible year for the flu. You got to get a flu shot. Got to get a flu shot. Ain't nobody concerned about no flu shot all of a sudden. Nobody concerned about the flu shot. People are only concerned about the COVID vaccine and keep wearing the mask and don't spread it through, lack of social distancing and stuff like that. Even though the numbers are starting to prove that COVID is only a little bit more deadlier than the flu. We didn't have all of these lockdowns and all of this stuff for the flu, but we have it for COVID. And now the flu has disappeared, something that we had known for. How long has flu been around? Who knows? But it's been there every year, and we're in the middle of flu season right now. Yet nobody has the flu. Everybody has COVID. They're lying. Okay? They're lying. These people who they think have COVID and are getting the COVID test have the flu. Many of them, at least, have the flu, and they're not tested for it. That's why you don't hear about the flu in the news, not your local news, not mainstream news, national news, international news. No flu. No flu. That's not an accident. Okay? Have they even administered flu shots this year? Have they? Post in the comments below. Posting if it's on Facebook. Have they administered the flu shot? If the answer is no, then you have to think, what are they doing? Why? Because the flu doesn't disappear. A virus does not come and wipe away another virus. That's not how it works. It doesn't happen. So that would indicate to me that a lot of these people that they're saying have COVID really have the flu, and they're just pushing the COVID narrative because of the vaccine. Okay. Third issue. They will not say that the vaccine is mandatory, but they're going to make it mandatory. Okay. So their plan, at least from what I researched, is I think it's the first three tiers. I think it's tier 1A, 1B, and 1C. I don't know off the top of my head who is included in those tiers, but basically everybody included in all three is essential workers, which include, I think, policemen, firefighters, EMT, medical professionals, teachers, wow, and a few other types of workers. And then, what is it? People with, what's it called? Preconditions. I think that's the term that they use. 65 or older preconditions, 75 older preconditions. So their plan is to get all of those people vaccinated by, I believe it's the end of March. And then the general public is supposed to get vaccinated, I think, over the course of April, May and June. I think that's how the schedule is. But their desire is to have between 75 to 80 no, 70 to 85% of the population vaccinated by the beginning of summer, which is towards the end of June. So, in my opinion, the vaccine is going to be mandatory. They won't use the word mandatory. They will simply say, well, you can't come in this store. Well, your kids can't enroll in school without the vaccine. You can't come to the store. You can't fly. They're already doing that. You can't fly. They're creating these, what they call digital passports, digital IDs, that say whether or not you have the vaccine. Y'all can't see what's happening. They are using COVID-19 to create a system, a worldwide system that can track everybody. That's what they're doing. And I think, it's just my opinion, little old me, I think that there is a mechanism within the vaccine that can do the same thing. Maybe that's why it's such a big push to get the Black community to buy into the vaccine. Maybe they want to keep tabs on you, and people think, well, that's conspiracy theory, that's science fiction. Where these people, scientifically and technologically speaking, they're way ahead of what they let you know. They've been studying this type of stuff for decades. Melinda Gates, she's recorded saying that type of technology doesn't even exist. Like, bro, you lying. Bro, she lied through her teeth, bro. She know that technology exists. And Bill said, no, right next to look like. These people is terrible liars, bro. They terrible liars. Oh, man, you could tell that even they don't believe a word that's coming out of their mouth, bro. Look at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, where he was like, Black people should take the vaccine, bro. Dude was like, yes, Black people should take the vaccine because it's very important that we take it. Because it will help us to get back to. He couldn't even look the camera in the face. like bro was lying through his teeth, bro. It's like, dude, what is you lying for, bro? How much money is they paying you to get on TV and say that? You don't believe a word coming out your mouth. Like, bro, these people that talk about, Black people should take the vaccine, they should take the vaccine. They're like, bro, y'all know dang on well. Y'all lying. I'm sorry. It's just too funny because it's like, dude, y'all trying too hard to get us to take the vaccine. And like, bro, like, it's so much technology in that vaccine. Like, all you gotta do is research, bro. Like, I'm not finna post the articles and stuff. Like, I tried posting one article about the type of technology that's in the vaccine, but Facebook wouldn't let me do it. So I'm like, whatever, it's all good. Like, but I mean, think about it. Like, think about this, bro. Why is it so important that you take the vaccine now? Well, it's harming the Black community so bad, and all of a sudden you care about the Black community? No, you don't. You have an agenda. The reason why COVID is harming the Black community so bad is because we eat bull crap. We don't eat real food, okay? We eat junk like pork, chitlins, candy, chocolate. Like, we don't eat healthy. We don't eat fruits and vegetables and stuff that's natural. We don't eat that stuff, and that's one of the reasons why it's harming the Black community so bad. To beat COVID, like real doctors and real scientists is like, bro, just take some vitamin C, take some vitamin D, take some zinc, keep your immune system up, and you'll be fine. And for the most part, that's true. That is true. Now, it does depend on how much viral load you take in, but COVID is not a worldwide vaccine is not needed in order to beat this thing, okay? Now, another thing about COVID, they keep talking about herd immunity. Well, you need the vaccine because that's how we achieve herd immunity. They lying again, bro. Bro, they said Go back and look at videos when this bug first came out. Bro, doctors, scientists, they all said herd immunity cannot be achieved with COVID-19. They was like, it's not possible to achieve herd immunity. But now, or the vaccine, we can achieve herd immunity. Bro, they lying. Bro, they lying through their teeth, bro. But they just trying to trick you, man. They're trying to get you to put something in your body that's irreversible. The effects are irreversible. Like, think about it. Like, look up stuff like hydrogel. Look up luciferase. Yeah, you heard me. Luciferase. Look that up. Look up biosensor. Look up these words. Don't look them up on Google, because Google won't tell you anything. You gotta look them up on another search engine like Bing or Yahoo or something like that. But look up these words, and you will see that they using this stuff in vaccines, and look at what they're designed to do. This is clearly agenda driven. So I need y'all to think. These niggas think you retarded. They think you retarded, bro. They think you just like, okay, well, since the government says it's good, then it's good for us. Let's go ahead and do it. But you can't sue them if something go wrong. People is already having all type of side effects and adverse reactions to this vaccine after just taking one dose, not even taking two. And you can't. That's another thing. Why two doses? What vaccine what immunization that you gotta have two doses? Why two? I don't know. But anyway, what was I saying? Damn, what was I saying? Oh, back to the thing about bro, it's just crazy to me that they willing to lie like that. It's not funny. It's not, because it's people out here. Most people, thankfully, is not trying to take the vaccine. Most people wait, but they want it because they want to see what happens, and that's good. But a lot of people are still willing to take it, and what they're doing is they putting up black people that's of prominence, and they showing them take the vaccine, and they're showing them say taking it, and nothing bad happened to them. Oh yeah, I took it last week and I'm good, so everything is fine. If y'all can hear the background noise, I apologize. But I took it and everything's fine, dude. This technology has never been used on humans. They didn't even test everybody right. Like the 95 and 94% efficacy, that came from a placebo. Like out of the 170 people who had it, they gave 162 the placebo. They didn't even give them the vaccine. So we didn't give it to everybody, but based on the placebo, we have 95% efficacy. Well, the vaccine is 95% effective. They're lying. Like, this whole thing is a lie. It's a big fat lie designed to get you to buy into their system, and the vaccine is a part of it. Now, if you haven't done any research on what they call the Great Reset, do that, because the vaccine is a part of it. They're gonna reset everything, y'all, and it looks like they're gonna do it next year. That's what it looks like. They're gonna reset the money. They're gonna reset the economy. They're gonna reset the healthcare system. They're gonna reset the technology. They're gonna reset everything, like the entire way of life. They're gonna reset it. And some people think that's good. It's not good, because what it's gonna do is it's gonna give them total control. They're gonna be able to control your bank accounts. They're gonna be able to control what type of healthcare, the quality of healthcare that you receive, because they're gonna make everything digital. And like, the vaccine is a part of it. Like I said, look up them words: hydrogel, biosensor, luciferase. Look up those things, what they do, because they that stuff has it's part of this vaccine. All right, just look it up. But they're gonna make everything digital, and it's literally gonna be to the point to where they are in control. Why do you think cryptocurrencies are going up right now? Nobody's talking about cryptocurrencies. Nobody is like, I need to get some cryptocurrency. Nobody's doing that like how it was a few years ago. but yet they going up. Bitcoin is almost at 30,000. They getting people to buy into the cryptocurrencies because the cryptocurrencies is a part of it. They control that too. They do. But like these people, like, they not dumb. They just think you dumb. Like, they think you dumb. And so they just like, we finna usher in this great reset. And the great reset is basically, it is the vehicle that they will use to change the world, to create the totalitarian government that they want to create worldwide. Because notice this stuff is all worldwide. Like, they starting to have people to where you gotta get your phone scanned, because that shows whether or not you've been in a location that is or you've been in a cluster of people that may have had the virus. Come on now. That's about getting scanned, bro. That's about being tracked. Come on now. You gotta write when you it's places now where you gotta go to work, you gotta write where you been, you gotta write your address, where have you been here, have you been there. It's about tracking you, bro. It's about tracking you. Now the question is, why would they want to track you? Like, this is some stuff out of like these movies, these Contagion movies, these I Am Legend movies, these iRobot movies, like these transform like straight sci-fi Star Trek type movies. But it's real. Like, what they doing is real, and they telling you what they doing. So this video is basically it's basically just me telling you, me asking you, do you see they plan? Okay? First part of the plan, or from this point, first part of the plan is the new variant is out, and the Christmas surge is here. And so it's gonna be more deadly. And so you have to get the vaccine. That's the first part of the plan. Second part of the plan. Second part of the plan is to convince you that the vaccine is good. And they have some months to do it, because remember, the rest of the population isn't supposed to take the vaccine. It's supposed to start taking the vaccine until like March or April or something like that. And it might even be after that, because they are behind. So they're gonna use these next few months to try to convince you to take the vaccine. Okay, third thing, they're gonna reset everything, bro. And it looks like, I'm not saying guaranteed, it looks like they're gonna do it next year. Like look up World Economic Forum. Look up Klaus Schwab, Klaus, Klaus, and then Schwab is, I think, SCHWAB. I think that's his name. He wrote a book called The Great Reset. Look this stuff up. Like, they telling you that they finna change the world, and they finna use COVID to do it. This is their plan. This is their plan. And the world that they are gonna create, they're gonna present it like it's something good, because this old world that we live in now is bad. I mean, look at the government. The government's a mess. They're gonna say, well, the old government was not efficient, or it wasn't functional, so we're gonna have this new government. And everybody gonna be like, yeah, because what they're gonna do is, they gave you your stimulus checks, they just voted on that, but what they're gonna do is, you're gonna need some more, and something gonna happen to where it's not gonna be possible. They not gonna do it. And who knows what's gonna happen by inauguration day. Ain't no telling with these crazy people. But the plan is order out of chaos. That's the plan. But they order is an order where they in control of everything. And they doing it right now. Like, they doing it. Like, I know y'all not stupid. I know you're not stupid. I know you can see through this BS. But I'm just telling y'all the outline, at least from what I see. So check it out. Follow them, and like, in all seriousness, do not take this mother flipping vaccine. Like, for real though, do not take it. Do not take it. It's irreversible. There have not been any studies on long-term effects, and there's stuff in there that they have not told you about. Why do you think that they won't tell you what's in it? They say, well, we made it like this, and we did it with Operation Warp Speed, and normally it takes this long, but we made sure it took this long because we had to make sure that this gets out to the public, and every step was followed. Everything was. They keep pushing all that same BS, all that bullshit. Okay, they keep pushing all that same stuff, but they're not telling you what's in it. You have to do a hell of a lot of research to figure out what is in that vaccine. Why? Why won't they just tell you what is in it? Why? Because they know what's in it and they know what it's designed to do. Okay? Do not take this flipping vaccine. All right? Love y'all. Peace. Bro, they straight think y'all stupid, bro. It's crazy to me, bro. Hella crazy.